This is a super fabulous lower body strength class. We're doing 2 exercises, and the way it's going to work is that we're going to do each exercise for about 45 seconds each. And as we progress through the sequence, we'll be adding in a weight so that you can see for yourself how just a little bit of a change in an exercise, just a little bit of an extra load in an exercise can make the exercise more useful and more usable for you. Let's get started. We're going to start with our squats. Timer is on, hands are at your chest. You're going to be coming down and up. What we're trying to do is put our muscles, put our body under a load or give our body a challenge for 45 seconds. And our body will adapt by getting fitter and stronger. Keep going, work on keeping your chest up, right? It's like you're squatting down into a chair, but you don't really trust that the chair is sturdy, so you're keeping your weight in your glutes. Let's get a few more times. So good. Now the next exercise, we're going to do a T-stand, which means we have our hands on our hips, and we have one hand go down to touch a yoga block, and the other leg is going to come up. And we're just trying to get one on each side in between the sets of squats. So we're going to take that down and we're going to slowly see if our fingertips can touch the yoga block. Excellent. So we did that, and now we're going to get ready for our next set of squats. But now we're going to add in a bit of a weight, and it can be a very light weight, and place the weight at your chest. Same rules apply. So you have the weight at your chest, and you're going to be coming down, your elbows touch your knees. Now, if this is too hard for you, put the weight down. But remember, we want to give ourselves a challenge. We want to give our body something to adapt to. Because when we give our body a challenge, our body adapts by getting fitter and stronger. Work on keeping the chest up. Let's get a few more times to fill out the space of 45 seconds. Press into your inner heels as you come up. Let's get 2 more times. Let's get 1 more time. Excellent. So now we're going to do 2 more of those T-stands. But we're going to see if we can lower the yoga blocks. And again, it's only 1 on each side, so take your time. Let's have your right hand on your hip. Your right leg is going to come up, and you're going to slowly see if you can bring your fingertips down to the yoga block. And if you can't, make the yoga block higher. Excellent. And then we're going to do the other side. So your hand is on your hip. Your fingertips are going to come down. You're going to see if you can touch the yoga block. And if you cannot, you raise that yoga block up, or you take it to a chair or a desk. We're going to go back to our squats. Same weight at the chest. Here we go. Now, as you come down, you want to keep your back long. You want to keep the weight focused on the chest, and think about sitting in a chair. The first time you do it, you might be a little bit unsure on how far to go down. And the way that you know your range of motion is you want to keep your back long. So can you see how there's a slight arch in my back as I come down? If you feel like you're going like this the whole time, don't go down as far, and let's keep doing our classes and our mobility exercises to build mobility in your lower back. Now, same thing, but we're going to move the yoga blocks to the side, unless you need the yoga blocks. Your right hand is on your right hip, and then your left hand comes down, and you're trying to touch the floor. And we only have to do 1 on each side, so no rush, no stress. And then come up. Let's get the other side. Left hand on your hip, fingertips towards the floor. Take the opposite leg up, and you'll notice that one side is a little easier than the other, and let that be okay. Now, another round of squats, but now maybe we pick up a heavier weight. So instead of a 2-pound weight, we have a 5-pound weight. From here, we're going to squat down. Please take your time. The thing what we're looking for here is consistency. Small efforts over time add up. You don't need to do a whole bunch. If it's too hard for you, just do enough to challenge yourself so you feel your muscles working. But come back to this class, bookmark this class, save this class, and you will find that the more you do these small efforts, the stronger you get. We're going to put down that weight, and I'm going to pick up the first weight, the light weight, and we're going to hold it in our left hand. Our right hand is on the hip, and all we're working on is to take that weight down to the floor. Now, if you can't take it all the way down, take it down to an imaginary block, and then come up. What we're looking for is that we keep doing these exercises, and over time, your body adapts by getting stronger, more mobile, and more stable. Take your time with this, please. Touch the floor, and then come up. So good. We have one more round to go. So we're picking up the 5-pound weight again. We're holding it at our chest. We're going to be coming down and up. So feel free to not use any weight if it's starting to get crazy hard. And feel free to use a heavier weight if you feel like you can do more repetitions in the space of the 45 seconds. Let's keep going. Elbows towards the knees, chest stays up. If you want to get fancy, as you come up, press into your inner heels. Let's get a few more times. And notice, and again, the first time it's going to be hard. It's hard for everyone. But the third time you do this routine, it becomes more manageable. We're going to pick up the light weight again. We're going to hold it in our left hand. Right hand is on the hip. You're going to pivot over, and your left hand comes towards the floor. These are called weighted T-stands. And then we come back. Let's get the other side. Come down to the floor, and then come up. We're going to bring that down. And then we're going to come and do one more round with no weight at all. Hands are at your chest. And now we have no weight. So we might be a little lighter. We might feel like we can go a little faster. We might feel like we can go a little deeper. We know it's the last set of squats. Notice that your back might feel strong, your glutes might feel more powerful, you're a little bit more in control of your body, and if you're feeling tired, give yourself a break, but also come back to this class because your body adapts to a challenge by getting fitter and stronger. Let's get a few more times. Let's get one more. Okay, last round of T-stands. No weights at all. Left hand on the hip. You're going to come over, having your left leg go up and your fingertips go down. And what I love about this balance challenge is that it works everything. Right hand on the hip, left fingertips down. Please take your time with this. So good. From here, we're going to simply come over into a forward fold, bend the knees, fingertips on the floor. If you cannot reach the floor, hands on yoga blocks. Arch the back, look slightly forward, round the back. Arch the back, look slightly forward, round the back. One more time. Arch the back, look slightly forward, round the back. Then bend your knees more than you think you should. Hands are on the knees. Bring yourself up. Now that was our strength routine. That was 10 minutes of working really hard with squats and T-stands. Save this class. Come back to this class. The way we get stronger is with small actions over time. Let me know how that went for you. And more importantly, let me know that you're going to come back to this class and repeat it, because that's how we get stronger.